DD214 Network podcast is for mature audiences only. Any videos, music, or entertainment not originating from DD214 Network is used and covered under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, also known as fair use. Opinions expressed are our own and do not represent any DoD or U.S. government entities as a whole. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. You are no longer alone now, because we have you.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the DD214 Network podcast hosted by John Clean Sanchez, Jay the number one cocksmith, and myself, Joe Tex Sweeney. Y'all better look the fuck out today. Our crayons are sharp, the box is full, our bottle of glue is topped off, and our helmets are on tight, baby. We're about to resume with the tism.
Yeah, the fuck we are.
There goes all the fucking energy I had.
You did it. It's early. I know it's early. I got us out of bed early today. And I was still late.
You said you were on your way 3 times.
Unfortunately,
I rolled over.
I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm just saying.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
It's funny.
I still didn't. I wasn't able to go to sleep last night until a lot later than I wanted to.
Yeah.
So when I woke up finally this morning with my alarm and amongst other things, yeah, you know,
My alarm didn't wake me up at all. I was laying there. I was so fucking dead ass, fucking just gone. Bro. I was telling John this before you got in. I rolled over right at 9. I saw your be right there, and I'm like, fuck. And it was like 3 minutes before that. So I was like, I'm coming. I threw on fucking shorts, grabbed a shirt out the closet, came in here, loaded everything up, and then walked back out to go brush fucking all the knots out of my beard real quick and grab fucking something to drink because I needed fucking caffeine of some sort, and took a shit. All before you showed up. And you want to know what woke me up? Not my alarm clock. I was having a fucking nightmare that you guys replaced me.
Oh no. Not yet.
You're the last one, Squillini. You're the last one.
You'll probably be the last third leg. Like you'll probably be the last third leg on this show. Like
I was fucking
until we start doing the Guar thing. Like fucking you're probably the final third leg.
Well, the thing is, it was like I pushed myself to like the limit of exhaustion yesterday. So like just dreams get ridiculous at that point. If you have them.
I went out last night to get some night juice, and the night juice unfortunately did not function as I wanted it to. So I got home and I went to bed, and I did the responsible adult thing, and then I laid around, 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 and at some point after probably 3 or 4 or 5 in the morning, I finally went unconscious. Right. And so and then my alarm's going off like 2 hours after that. Right. My alarm's going off, you know? So it's like my brain is functioning and I can hear the alarm, but I'm like, okay, I'll be right there. I'll be right there. Hey, did you guys hear that fucking chomo fucking from the Lost Prophet? That chomo from that fucking Christian man got fucking waxed in prison.
Were they Were Lost Prophets a Christian band?
Yes, dude.
Were they really?
Yes, and it's got
they were,
and their fucking former lead singer is fucking dead now. He's
well,
fucking Chomo's dead, bro. Dead.
So
dead.
I want to. Okay, so I want to talk about this real quick because this is actually fantastic because I have physically seen the Lost Prophets several times in my life.
You've seen the dude that no longer
the one who got killed yesterday morning in jail. Yes, I've seen him. I've probably been maybe, I think the closest, maybe less than 100 feet, if that.
I believe,
And so, I mean, my wife and I, right, baby, we were huge Lost Prophets fans. The band themselves were not a bad band, but then we find out that the vocalist was a piece of shit, a complete fucking chomo piece of shit. And if you look at all like the headlines, it's the most evil rock star, the most evil rocker, the most evil man. That like the word evil.
And it was a Christian. It was a Christian band. It was a Christian band. It wasn't Slayer. It wasn't fucking.
Actually, no, it wasn't a Christian band.
They were not a Christian band.
Nope.
Lost Prophets were a Christian band, dude.
I just checked their fucking. I'm looking at it right now.
I don't believe. I don't believe Google, dude. You should look up their lyrics, dude. Lost Prophets were a Christian band, and fuck that, dude. Like he's dead. He's dead, and I hope he fucking dies. Fucking like 10 more times.
Now, a lot of I used to see them with this band called the Apex Theory, which ended up becoming another band called Mount Helium later in the time. And Lost Prophets, you know, they came out with a few records. Their first album was really good, and then like and we've been through this before where we tried to separate and stuff like that, but we can't do that here. But what was interesting is that I had a conversation with my wife yesterday, and that I tried to listen to them like probably a year after that happened to see how I felt, to test, to see my feelings, right? And probably maybe like before the first verse was even done from one of the songs, I had shut it off. And it's just like, if it was like the drummer or the guitar player, you could get past that in some ways, I believe, because they could always replace that member. But when it comes to like a vocalist who is like the face of the band at the time, it's fucking crazy.
I have really good news for you. You don't ever have to listen to him again, John.
Well, I haven't
ever have to listen to him again.
And thank God I haven't, because there's been so much better music out there that's been way more entertaining.
I just love that some things in life are truly, truly untouchable. If you're a fucking chomo and you go to fucking prison, you're gonna fucking die. You're gonna fucking die. That's like an institution.
Yeah.
That is That's like
So this had happened, but if you guys remember, we talked about this 2 years ago.
We did.
When he had first gotten stabbed in the neck. They attempted to get him in the neck, and he survived.
Yeah, that poor fucking he got Charlie Kirked, and but he lived. He got Charlie Kirked, but he fucking lived.
And he lived.
Fucking
so
dumb bastard. Fucking just all he did is buy himself a little bit more time.
Yeah,
he should have died. He should have died fucking 2 years ago. He should have fucking died 2 years ago.
I agree. And so,
love you, John.
Oh, I love it. Hey, Jay, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. No, you know what happened to me as a kid, so you know how I feel about this.
We touch every once in a while on this show. We typically don't get political. We don't get very personal for the most part.
Or dark like that.
Or dark. When something like this happens, we're not scared to go there.
No, and
a chomo got killed in prison. We're fucking celebrating today.
And not just this. We have been waiting for this. We have been a lot of people have been waiting for this because
we knew it was going to happen.
Crimes against children, crimes against babies, crimes against
babies, literally, not babies. Like, this guy was that big of a fucking piece of shit. Babies, bro, babies, and he's fucking dead now, and he's fucking dead, and he's fucking dead.
I want to talk about the cool part out loud. How the reports are saying. So there's a couple reports going around. One, My favorite part is that he was begging for his life when they dragged him into the cell and killed him. That's awesome. Okay,
I'm
because
down
because
with that.
because
Totally
we've
down
been
with
because have we not been waiting for this? Especially
that.
after we found out that he was still continuing his crimes while
No,
in jail.
I know that there's a lot of people out there that try to put on like the good face and be the good person in public and all that. I'm not that fucking guy.
Yeah,
I'm not. I have been waiting for this motherfucker to die
me too.
with bated breath. With
Yeah,
bated breath, John. I've
we
been
we
waiting for
we
this cock
danced.
to die.
We danced.
Yeah, fucking A. Play a fucking song, fucking do a happy dance. He's fucking dead. And fuck him. He ain't coming back.
And I
He
feel
ain't
so
fucking
bad.
coming back.
I mean, even though like some of the members from that band, so some of them went into Thursday, some of them went into other bands, it still doesn't take away the fact that that
It'll,
that man took away something amazing, not just from us,
it'll
but
leave a
from the
sour.
men who were working in
It'll
that.
it'll leave a very sour taste in your mouth. But then again, that's what happens when you're around people that fuck goddamn babies, right?
Yeah.
So
It's
fuck
fucking
him.
crazy.
Yeah,
So
it's good.
another
Good.
part of the report that's coming out now. I've seen reports of them saying it's a shank, but I've seen reports of it saying that it was an actual knife.
I,
Now,
hey,
Squillini, we were talking about this before Jay came in. What's our theory?
Oh, 100%. The fucking COs fucking got that in there, brought that in there. Someone got that off of like it.
Someone turned around.
I wouldn't necessarily turn around. I'd say someone turned a blind eye to let criminals take care of the worst type of criminal.
Yeah.
I mean, do we care? Does any of the three do any of the three of us care that he's dead? Probably not.
I didn't even know who the fuck he was when I saw the news break yesterday. I was like,
Yeah.
but that's
And
because that's not my music scene. So, and
this is a big justice for people like us because we were fans. And then
Yeah.
we became angry. We became very angry.
Me and John had some fucking talks about this shit like in the early days of the show. Like, cause same with fucking Epstein. Like when you start fucking with kids, dude, like we ain't got no like there will be like I won't feel sorry for you. Like I won't feel bad. Like nobody's coming to save you. Okay,
Now,
like you're on your fucking own. You're on your fucking own, and I can't wait until you die.
now Squillini,
I mean, nobody's coming to save you, but
now Squillini, you had something locally of the
so
same nature.
within the state. So there was a teacher a couple years ago. He got charged and convicted of sexual acts with a minor too, but it was he was a high school teacher, a high school band teacher, and it was with students at the high school.
So local boy.
And he got fucking shanked yesterday in fucking jail too.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, good. Fuck him. Well, good. Fuck him. How about that?
It's been a good weekend, hasn't it? It's been a good weekend.
So,
but crazy.
I mean, the thing is, like, at least here's the one thing. Here's the one thing I hope you guys agree with me on is at least they didn't fucking off themselves and someone else did it.
Yeah.
They didn't pussy out and someone else got them.
Yeah,
I bet you it was the same person who attempted it 2 years ago too.
That's how it should be. Like,
that's fucking justice.
It is justice. That's exactly like it is literally the definition of fucking justice. Like they're fucking dead now. Fuck them. You know what I mean? Like they're dead now. Fuck them. Period. End of story. They're no longer breathing. They're no longer on this earth. Nobody has to fucking worry about them ever again. They're fucking dead. They're fucking dead.
We need to do like we used to do back in the day, and do those fucking in the West, like the criminal hangings. For chomos.
You're talking about frontier justice. The only thing.
There it is, frontier justice.
Frontier justice. The only thing I will say to that, John.
Let me hear it.
Well, since I'm in society again, and I'm not in the army, we do have to do due process.
Of course.
As long as you know they're guilty. As long as you know they're guilty. The problem.
I agree.
The problem with frontier justice is not everybody on the frontier.
There's not a lot of fact checking.
No, there's really not.
No,
there's not.
So we need to adjust
frontier justing, but let's just bring back public execution.
I disagree. I am not Charlie Kirk on that one. Okay, Charlie Kirk is a fucking idiot, and I don't believe public execution should be a thing. This isn't fucking Iran. This isn't fucking Iran. Okay, I don't need 70,000 people in Arrowhead watching like 6 people get hung at once. That's gross, and
I would never want it to be seen at a stadium. That's
what they do. I'm just letting you know, in the countries that have public executions, they'll do it like in a soccer stadium, bro. Like, which is basically like my Arrowhead that I'm gonna be traveling to shortly in about 40 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I want to say I agree with both, but like my perspective of it is I first off, it shouldn't be at a stadium or anything like that. You know, it should be, you know, kind of like how they do the electrical executions and shit. You have a crowd in there, you have the journalist, and then you have
and they take down their last words and all the
something like that. That I think would be, I don't want to say appropriate, but I think more. I don't know what the right word for it is.
Like chomos, it should just be automatic death penalty once proven guilty.
I understand,
or chemical castration.
I understand where you guys are coming from. Like, could like the 3 of us be in the room? Like, any given day. I mean, give me a gun. I'll put one in the back of their fucking head. No questions asked. I'll fucking sleep. I'll sleep fine that night. I have no problem with it. I'll pull the lever. Whatever. I don't care.
Yep.
That's the 3 of us. Like, for the general public, for the populace, for people that are not like us, I don't think it's proper. They don't need to see that shit, bro. It's like Did you ever
changes a man?
Joe, when your loved ones, children, your spouse, like when they ask you about stuff from like the army, there's stuff you don't talk about, right? This would to me
stare off into the distance when those questions come up.
Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
What about for education purposes?
That's like college level shit. They need to be adults. If you're going to view a physical human being and the life being taken from them, whether on film, in person, if you're going to do that, you need to be, first off, you should be an adult. And there's kids that see this shit. There's kids that see this shit around the world every day, and they're not chomos. They're just, that's the life they fucking grew up around.
Yeah.
That's the life they grew up around. Okay. That's why I say I don't think it should be public. I think it should be, well, that motherfucker got fucking waxed in fucking prison behind closed doors, and fuck him. And I hope they fucking shoved it up his ass too. I hope so too. I hope they fucking all up in his guts, all up in them guts, and he's fucking dead.
Just remember, kids, necrophilia is bad. Okay.
Necrophilia is bad, guys.
and Jay's still crazy. Like nothing is ever going to take the crazy from Jay.
Another crazy thing that happened throughout the week, man. I mean, first off, the Yankees got knocked off the playoff bracket.
Oh my God, what happened? They fell off the fucking
and the last game seemed kind of promising in a way. Like it seemed like that the energy was there, but they just couldn't get it done.
No, well, and that's
okay.
It is. Well, that's baseball. Just like we talk about football. We talk about football every week. That's baseball.
Now here's the thing. Baseball. I'm a little scared because first off, some of our predictions are coming true. Okay, Seattle is now in the ALCS final
with Toronto.
And that's scary.
That is scary. That's a Toronto. The last time Toronto won the World Series was '93, and that was with. Do you remember that was the World Series that ended on a home run with Joe Carter? Remember Joe Carter?
I do.
John, I was 12. I remember watching that game live. I got so fucking excited, like that the World Series ended on the World
on a home run.
Literally, like your childhood dream come true. Like you ended the World Series with a fucking home. Like the World Series over. Like you won. You hit a home run. It's over.
It's done. Like, you go home.
And he did. It was Joe motherfucking Carter. 1993.
Yeah.
I will never fucking forget that.
And now
Seattle has never been to the World Series. Seattle has never been to the World Series.
And then for the National League, it's gonna be the Dodgers and the fucking Brewers.
I don't know about you. I'm rooting for the Brewers. Rooting for the Brewers, man.
I'm hoping for two teams that have never won the World Series before to make it to the World Series.
Well, you know, the Brewers came close. They were in the World Series. Was it
80? A couple years ago?
No, was it 82?
Were they not?
Was it 82? I think they were in there. I think they were in the World Series in like 82. Like they had like a very young Robin Yount.
Yeah.
Like but they didn't win. The Mariners have never been. The Mariners have fucking never been to the World Series.
This is
a big deal. Fucking deal.
I'm going to be keeping an eye at least on the Mariners. Come here, Piper. You want to come up here? Come here, baby.
Oh, did you fucking keep that motherfucker?
Yeah.
Did you keep that motherfucker? You still got that little son of a bitch? Let me see him.
Come here, baby.
What's up, Freddie? What's up, Freddie? I got my Fred right here.
Oh.
What's up, my Freddie?
There she is.
OMG. Hey, Fred. I got some pussy on the fucking screen for you, bro.
She's a hype. You know what's really funny? So I was looking up some information about like cats and stuff. And Freddie does a thing that or has done a thing on this show where he has shown affection to people around him. And that is showing his ass to everybody.
Yeah, he does that. Yes, he does. He did that when Joe had me on his show. Freddie did that, a couple of times.
When I was there last year.
Oh, that's like when we were in the same room. Yes. Yeah, he did. And by the way, here's proof of life for everybody.
There he is.
There's Fred.
Yeah, mine has gotten I've been having to put my keyboard on top of my PlayStation because Piper has found the new area on my desk now where she likes to hang out.
Yeah.
While I'm playing PlayStation. And I have a window over here, so she'll look out the window and she's been inching closer and closer, but she started scratching the window this morning, so I had to pull her away from that. But
cats are kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie, dude. It's now that I've had one for like over a year and a half. I'm kind of
be careful because she's got something. She's playing with something that she might choke on.
So there's like a bunch of fucking wasps in like my wall. They got in from the outside, and like earlier this week, I duct taped like the hole in the wall outside. Because it's like where like some electrical wiring goes into my house from the outside.
Yeah.
So I fucking duct taped it shut, and so like I basically sealed a bunch of motherfuckers in a tomb. And then like this week, like a few of them fucking found a way into the house because they were like probably getting desperate, whatever. And Freddie sitting there fucking just batting them and fucking watching them and like basically showing me where they're at so I can kill them. You know what I mean? And when I say wasps, like they're like what we call like good day bees. Like they don't have a stinger. Like this particular species of wasp. They don't have a stinger, but they were in my wall. I think there's probably about 100 of them dead in my wall right now.
Oh my God.
Dude, they're right behind. They literally got into the wall from the front of my house, right here, John. John, I could hear them behind the fucking light switch for my fucking room right here. So like when I throw on my light switch to like turn the outside lights on, they were like literally behind that fucking. They got into the wall and made it all the way up to like behind that. So I fucking sealed their asses in, and a few of the smart ones fucking made it into the house, only to be immediately killed by me, like a certain lead singer of a former band. I'm sorry, dude.
There's nothing to be sorry about.
Dude,
this is all appropriate.
Dead. Fuck him. He's fucking dead. Fuck them all.
This is all appropriate.
Dude, we're not fucking sorry about it. Like any of this shit on this show. Like this is the one time on this show. Like this is why we do our show, because we can say shit like this, and I'm not fucking sorry.
So we're waiting for the next Chomo to die, just so you know.
You're goddamn fucking right, brother. And I'll tell you what. I'm sorry. I'm getting
no. I do have something positive to talk about, Jay. I have found a game that you will love to play, and it's on PS4.
I'm anxiously waiting.
So
what is it?
And we're gonna do a double down on this on Assassin's Creed because I kind of dwindled away from the Assassin's Creed series.
Okay.
But I did like Unity, so I played Unity the other day, and I was just like, I need something more, right? I was like, I've played this before. I need something more. You know, I'm not really. I'm not.
So I'm assuming this is like the sneak and kill type game.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So this one, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I think you've talked about this before, Squillini.
Yeah.
Oh my God. First, it doesn't feel like an Assassin's Creed game. It just feels like a Viking game.
Because with Valhalla, it's a lot less sneak and kill, and a lot more just running and pillage.
Hack and slash.
Yeah.
But if you want to, you can still sneak and kill. Is that like
and it's really weird when you're this giant ass fucking Viking guy climbing walls and like swan diving off of shit into fucking piles of fucking straw. Like
it's funny, but
it would be like Joe would be like you or me trying to sneak around, right? Like some big ape looking motherfucker, like fucking like crawling around fucking rooftop.
No way I'm climbing up a fucking wall and a guard is not going to fucking spot my ass.
Yeah, it's
is that the game, John? Is it?
Yeah, that's the game.
Valhalla? It's Valhalla.
It's Valhalla, and it's actually it's pretty fucking cool, man. I have to say.
There's a place around the corner from my house. I can almost guarantee they have at least one copy of it because that's what they do there.
Yeah, there was this one moment in the beginning of the game, you know, when you get like feeling for the game and getting prepared for it, and I did this one move and I was on like an ice thing and I smashed the guy and the ice shelf broke and I fucking fell into the water and I thought that was so cool. And then when you're doing the pillaging, you know, you're on a fucking boat going towards a fucking piece of land, and then you get the button to hit raid. Boom, raid.
And you're raiding. And okay. You don't really have to
say anymore, right?
You really so obviously all three of us are from the GWAT era, and even though this is DD214 network, we don't always talk about specifically our service or our time, you know, in service.
Yeah.
But during our all three of us, we were in the area where, you know, the Viking culture and the mentality, I guess, if you want to call it the mentality, the war fighting mentality, you know, was heavily present when all three of us served. Right. I mean, for Christ's sake, John, I had heathen on my dog tags. It literally says heathen, you know, like where the religion goes on my dog tags. It's heathen. I literally, like, the last set of dog tags I owned, they're hanging in my fucking bedroom right there.
I love it.
It says heathen.
My last sets was when I converted over to Norse paganism, and mine said Norse pagan.
Yeah. There was and then what was the Asatru? I think Asatru was the first one when the DoD finally because when we first joined, it wasn't even in the DoD registry.
Yeah, because when I first joined, and you could select your religion, you had Christianity, Judaism.
There's several on there, but
yeah, but for those of us that were
paganism was not there.
Yeah,
it was not
Norse
there.
Paganism, heathenism, those options weren't there. And then they finally just added an other box for a bit where you could just write in your religion and they would just type it out. But then they started adding Norse paganism actually just became a checkbox.
Basically. Yep. I think they had, it was called the Troth. John, if you want to look that up, it's the Troth, Troth. And I think that was the first one that officially got recognized by the DoD because this was right around the time. Oh God, this would have been after my first tour, after I fucking reclassed, and probably around the time of my second tour, because I had nothing. I had nothing on my fucking shit for about a year, 2 years after I got back from my first tour, because I wasn't a Protestant Christian. You know what I mean? Well, they finally added it, and then is that my beer, dude? Hey, dude, you want to hear? Is that a black and tan? Mm-hmm. Is that an actual black and tan?
Yep.
Drink it for me, please. Let me. Is it tasty? But is it tasty?
Jesus, Jay, just deep throat it. Why don't you?
I do. Well, okay. So I went out to my watering hole last night. I had a buddy take me out, and he was like, "Hey, I'll get you drinks, whatever, blah blah blah." Well, they had gotten drank out of fucking Yingling the night before, John. So I was drinking fucking Budweiser fucking piss water all night last night, and that's probably also why I didn't get to sleep, because I was drinking fucking water all fucking night. That fucking black and tan looks fucking tasty. That looks fucking tasty, my friend. Is it refreshing though? But is it refreshing? Is it hitting the spot? Is it hitting the Joe? Is it hitting the spot? Oh. Hey, to all of our viewers, Jay's a connoisseur of
alcoholic beverages. Yeah.
That doesn't make me an alcoholic. No. I appreciate. I like the taste.
Tell y'all about the fucking drink I had at the park last night.
Oh, please.
With sugar on top. Pretty please. We got about 25 minutes before you guys are gonna have to go solo without Jay. You got 25 minutes. I want to hear this shit. Tell me.
So fucking amusement park, theme park, whatever you want to fucking call it. Alcohol price is ridiculous. For a fucking Bud Light, I paid fucking $18.
One more time.
$18 for a fucking Bud Light.
Oh my God. No. That's water. That's literally just
We're
water.
Out of all the other shit.
They were out.
Was the craft beers cost the same as a fucking Bud Light. And they were out of craft beers.
Fuck.
So I was stuck with Bud Light, Miller Lite, or fucking Ultras.
Dude, at the stadium, the price of a fucking tall can, John, like a 24-ounce tall can, it is like $17. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, this was $18 for a fucking aluminum bottle.
I paid $8 for water at Kaufman.
But
you did, and that was what, 3 years ago? That was like three. That was 3 fucking years ago.
Yeah, so I believe it. I believe it's Colini.
So the group that we're with, my wife, our bartender, and my daughter go to do this haunted attraction that's focused around The Conjuring. Me and the other person in the group, we both were like, nope, fuck you, because that one they were allowed to touch. And I'm the entire night because it's like their Halloween event. So after 7 p.m. when it starts getting dark, all the scare actors come out and they got people jumping at you while you're walking through the fucking park. And I'm like, these hands are rated E for everyone.
I was just gonna say, like, it's like you got like a combat veteran in a fucking in a spooky theme park, John. like, like.
So we're waiting on them to go through this line.
Leatherface comes out with a chainsaw, and fucking Joe's just like, bink, bop, gives him like a fucking 3-piece and a fucking soda, dude. Like fucking.
So we're waiting for them, and there's this little fucking bar cart right there by the fucking attraction they went into. And I wasn't going to get anything else to drink. At that point, I'd already had several beers. I was like, I'm just going to sit down on a fucking bench in the light.
Dude, you sound like you're getting old, Joe.
And fucking relax.
Joe, are you getting old? But are you getting
old? Yes, I'm getting
Are you getting old? I'm just fucking with you. I love you.
But our other buddy that was with us, she was like, I need to go get a drink because she doesn't do fucking scares very well very well just because of high anxiety and shit too. So I walk with her just to kind of play fucking bodyguard. So if someone decides to jump at her, they come at me first.
Dude, you want to know the last time I went to like a spook fest or like a haunted house or whatever? Like, and this is part of the reason I don't do it anymore. Like, this fucking dude jumped out at me, and he's all like in his costume, makeup, whatever the fuck, John, right? And he does this fucking like, oh, boogie woogie woogie, like fucking screaming or whatever. And I like literally just fucking stared at him. Literally just fucking like, John, I dead ass, John. I deadpan poker face, and this dude's like all up in my shit, like, oh, boogie woogie woogie, and I'm like.
It's the electric slide. Sorry.
Boogie, woogie, woogie. Like I'm literally staring at this dude like in full. He's doing his whole thing. Like, bless the dude's heart, right? But I stared at him. I was like, "Are you done? Are you done?"
So
go ahead.
That's
Joel.
Another part of the story because they didn't get me at all.
Say again.
They didn't fucking get me at all on any of that shit.
That's
another part of the fucking story. So we go over to the bar cart.
That's part of what we lost in the war, Joe. It's part of what we lost in the war.
Yeah,
we lost that part of ourselves too. Where it's like I can't even enjoy a goddamn haunted house because I'm the scariest fucking ghost there.
And we're standing in the fucking line, and she's like, "Dude, you got to get a drink with me. I'll buy it for you," and all this shit. And they had all these themed drinks that were themed around The Conjuring.
Okay.
And one was a bourbon drink. Well, all of their drinks, all these themed drinks, they use this machine where they put a layer of like pretty much just powdered dry ice in the bottom of the glass and then this piece between it. So that way you're not like drinking the dry ice because that can kill you. This thing's like smoking and bubbling and just all these fancy little fucking cool little doodad type shits. I was like, fuck. And then I started drinking it and then I finished it and I was like, fuck, I never got a fucking video of this to show the guys.
That's okay. That's all right. How was it? It was
fucking delicious. The bartender could tell from my face to make it strong. And he probably put like 3 ounces of whiskey in this motherfucker when he was only supposed to put 1.5 ounces.
I have got to visit North Carolina. I have got Cobalis. Hey, Cobalis, tell your podcast mate here. And when I ask him if you guys are going to go fucking live, like to actually give me a proper response, I was going to join you guys. I was going to join you guys on Friday, by the way, John. Just for a second, I was just going to pop in and say hi.
So all you have to do is just pop in. I have it set that you guys can just pop in.
John, I was going to. However, I asked, did I or did I not? You tell me, John, did I ask? I asked us in our chat. Are you God, poor John, dude. Poor John like, probably woke up in a fucking in a cloud of fucking like bong smoke.
So I actually have to clear this up because this seems to be something that people don't seem to understand. Like Facebook is what I'm on the least. So like
I don't like bothering you though. I don't like.
But you don't.
Like
it's because it's like you're on Discord the least, and I'm on Facebook the least, and those are two of the things that we're oppositely using the most. So it's not that I actually there's some days.
There's also like the only times that you and me have really used our actual cell phone number, like text messaging, has been either strict business or freaking like unpleasant things, and I never. I'm scared to text you because like I don't want you to think something bad is happening. You know what I mean? Like because like every time, it seems like every time we have to use our actual cell phones, some shit went down. Something somewhere, something dark side, and so like I don't want to like trigger John by texting him on his actual cell phone on a Friday morning for no reason other than
Friday morning is the best day.
Are you doing bong rips and video games?
So even Gio would agree. Just pop in.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like I've got your number, Jay. I don't think I've got yours, John.
Unless,
but
I have yours.
I was gonna say, you don't have John?
We haven't had a need to fucking communicate via text at all because I'm on Discord too all the time.
Well,
so
I think we just exchanged them just to exchange them.
Yeah, but like Jay, the most I texted you or have contacted your cell phone was when we came out there, and the one time I called you to fucking wake your ass up because it was like noon and you were MIA, and me and John are sitting here like, where the fuck is this guy?
And that's always okay. That's where we use the actual number where it's like you call me and
you had said like be there in a minute at like 10:30 that morning, and then fucking noon rolls around and you pass the fuck back out.
It's like 11:30 and fucking yeah.
And I called you and I was like, "Good morning, sunshine," and you're like, "Fuck off."
Oh fuck! Oh my god, I hate waking up. I like for anybody watching, like it's nobody's fault. John can tell you, fucking like I hate waking up. I'm grouchy bear until I basically become like fully conscious.
I'm starting to hate being woken up by my damn cat.
So with the whole haunted attractions thing, I'm gonna backtrack
as I speak about her.
Yeah, I want to hear about this. Like,
so
tell me. So
with the whole event, you pay for park admission during the day, and then they switch over to the scare ones at night, and then they have like 10 haunted houses and shit. We only were able to get through one because the fucking lines were ridiculous. And we're walking through this fucking haunted house.
No.
I'm in the back of our group because I'm like, I'm just going to lead up the fucking rear. That way, if someone comes from behind, they're coming at me, and I'm just going to turn around and stare at them like they're fucking retarded.
Like you're going to pull a Jay. Yeah. Like this is why we can't do haunted houses.
And here's the best part. Through this entire haunted house, they're coming at you from the front the second you walk through the doorways. So it was always the front of the fucking group that was like jump scared out of their fucking wits.
And they're all like backing into you. And you're just sitting there like
I'm stepping all over fucking my wife's fucking the back of her shoes and shit. But then when we were finally leaving at the end of the night, we're heading out towards the gates to head out. And we come across the last pack of fucking actors and shit in the park. And this dude wearing this really creepy skull mask is walking beside me. Oh, yeah. And he's just staring at me. And I turn my head like this. And I've got my fucking my Afghan vet hat on. I just turn my head and I keep staring at him as we're fucking walking. And I just give him a head nod. He head nods back and then fucking goes and jumps at my fucking teenager. And the other chicks in the group, like he goes and grabs them and fucking
boogie woogie. Like
he got them good though. Like he didn't like.
That's awesome. And I'm just and John, they took part of our soul in Afghanistan. Dude.
Yeah,
it just doesn't work
for me. My biggest concern was the last time I went to any haunted attraction before last night was right after. It was right after my first tour in Afghanistan, and I had a 17-year-old. This place, it was 100%. They're not supposed to fucking touch you.
Okay, yeah.
And he fucking touched me, and I knocked him the fuck out. Needless to say, I'm not allowed back at that attraction for fucking life.
You got a lifetime ban on a fucking goddamn haunted house.
Yeah. So I think for me, the biggest thing was my anxiety was just through the roof because I was like, I hope nobody tries to fucking actually touch me when they're not supposed to, because I know what my reaction is going to be.
Dude, this happened, this would have been like about a week ago, week and a half, maybe. I was at my watering hole. Okay. And one of the boys of 40 Highway, walked in, but I was sitting at the bar and I was facing away, and he fucking flipped my hat off. And dude, like I literally stood up out of my fucking, like, no thought, no anything, stood up from my fucking seat and turned around and fucking was already in his face, and he was like, "Hey." And I was like, hey.
Oh, dude, I'm fucking you up if you flick my hat off.
Bro, John, it was that quick. It was literally like the hat was barely off my head, and I was already out of my fucking seat. Like,
as the hat was leaving his head, it was going back on because he was standing up so fucking quick.
Joe can tell you, because he's seen it in person, like how quick my fucking switch gets flipped sometimes. And like, John, I'm the same as you, John. If you fucking touch my goddamn hat, if I'm wearing a hat and you fucking touch it,
my fucking hat.
I yell at my fucking teenager all the time for that shit.
Dude, we're already in a fucking fight. We are already, if you touch my fucking hat, we are already, I'm not talking to you, I'm throwing punches. And I like,
especially when it's an old hat.
Dude, he was being funny. He's a good guy, by the way. He's a good guy. He's a good kid. He's about the same age as you two. Okay, so a little bit younger than me, but
he's a good kid.
He's a good kid. To me, he's a good kid. God, he clearly did not realize that was one of Jay's rules. Like, fucking, like, don't touch the hat. Whatever. Don't touch the fucking hat. And I was up so fast. He was like, "What's up, man?" You know, and I'm like, "I love you." It's like, you almost got socked in the face. Like, like, if you'd had a different look on your face when I stood up and saw you, I would have swung.
Because you had the "oh shit, I fucked up" look on your face. I calmed down real quick, and you did not catch these hands that are rated E for everyone.
You weren't lying earlier, Joe. They're rated E for everyone. Like men, women, and children will fucking catch these hands, dude. I don't fucking. I can't.
Well, and that's the thing. So, like, we're joking around when we were going into the haunted house. We're joking around, and my wife's already fucking on edge taking me into this fucking thing because of the last incident.
It's like, so fucking like years and years ago.
She's like, "Do I need to hold your hand? Is everything going to be okay?" I just shoved my fucking hands as deep into my pockets as possible, and I was like, "As long as they're in my pockets, I can't swim."
It's like you got to keep thunder and lightning in fucking jail, dude. You got to keep thunder and lightning in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like,
speaking of people about to catch hands this week.
Oh, are you going to tell them?
I'm going live on this one.
Hey, by the way, I've got about 10 minutes, and you guys are going to take about the last 20 or 30. Okay,
that's fine.
I've got about 10 minutes.
We got this.
Go ahead, Joe. I want to hear this before I leave. I want to hear this.
I am extremely fucking sleep deprived after this fucking week. Like, I got more sleep in a fucking combat zone than I have this week. My fucking teenager. So,
oh boy.
Obviously, we talk about cannabis and smoking and stuff like that at times because it's legal where you both live.
And also we are fully out of the Army, and we're
adults,
and we talk about responsible use. We do not encourage underage use of anything, including alcohol.
And we don't sell anything either.
Fuck no, we don't do. I got a fucking dispensary. I buy. I don't have to fucking. So, we're not fucking teenagers, John.
My fucking teenager gives a drug dealer my fucking address. First off, technology's great at times, but it's also fucking retarded because her drug dealer takes Cash App. So she Cash Apped him.
They all do.
Oh my God. Cash App.
So that way she wouldn't have to go outside and try to fucking be sneaky. And he put it in my fucking mailbox. He delivered it into the mailbox.
Which is a federal crime.
I was going to say, which I'm not sure if anybody's very aware of this, but that is a federal fucking offense. I have sat on my couch every night in my recliner portion with my gun next to me, just waiting.
Have you found out who this person, like the dealer, actually is? Is he older, younger?
So I don't trust anything she says, but from what she says, he's a 17-year-old high school dropout that does this shit.
17?
Yeah.
And he's gonna catch a stray. He's gonna catch a stray, isn't he?
So I informed her after this whole incident went down, and she got every single last right stripped from her in my household to let this fucker know if I catch him near my fucking house again, there's going to be huge fucking problems. I have also set up several fucking trail cams throughout my property. I am in the process of running, you know, those underground like shock collar fences for dogs?
Yes.
Well, I have a way to rig that to my fucking mailbox with a kill switch.
No, there's a guy right now in trouble for shocking his dog on stream right now too. So it's very on theme.
Hey, Joe, I just want to remind you of the old trick where you fucking start your car and you put jumper cables on your fucking battery.
Yeah.
And you take the other ends and you can fucking attach them to human beings. You can attach them to human beings and then just fucking start your car and turn it off.
That really works.
See, I was more thinking.
John, have you ever touched jumper cables together when they're fucking?
Yeah.
Okay, what do they do?
They spark.
They arc.
So what the fuck? So if I attach it, yeah, exactly, Squillini. If I attach it to somebody's nipples,
yep,
you're closing the loop.
Yeah, you're sealing the fucking. And you just turn the car on, turn the car off, turn the car on, turn the car off. Are we supposed to
be talking about this on stream?
No, who the fuck? It's our fucking show. What are they gonna fucking do?
I'm pretty sure this probably goes along the same lines as like the whole no gang signs thing, but fuck it. At this point, we've already gone there.
Hey, John, just fucking blur me out later. Just blur it out later.
Yeah,
like we'll do the '90s fucking rap video shit again. Like just blur it out later. Like, what the fuck was that?
I had to call my cat over here.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. But yeah, so that happened this week.
I don't know what to say other than oh man. I guess that's part of our penance for our misdeeds in our youth, is having teenagers that also pursue fucking avenues of fucking ill repute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's the penance we pay. Now we're trying to be like responsible adults and, you know, good human beings, and we still have to teach the youth how to do that. And if you're gonna fucking do it, get the fuck away with it, and don't have them fucking leave it in a goddamn fucking mailbox. Don't leave it in the fucking mailbox. What the fuck? What the fuck?
That's how you end up. That's how you end up in the fucking cell, straight up.
Just fuck.
I mean, straight up.
How else are they gonna fucking learn, John? Like, but they get. That's how they. We've talked about this before. We're all about responsibility and being good human beings on this show. I also don't have a fucking arrest record for a fucking reason, because I never got fucking caught because I didn't put shit in a fucking mailbox when I was a kid. Okay, I didn't fucking put shit in a fucking mailbox.
The worst part about it is I finally got, you know, all the fucking court papers that needed to be signed to stop child support, fucking finally finalized the new custody order. And I had just put all that shit in the mailbox the night before, the night of the delivery happening. And the kid, I knew something was up because all last weekend, Dad, when's the last time you checked the mail? Dad, when's the last time you checked the mail? What the fuck does it matter? You never fucking check it anyways.
Right?
Like, you walk past the mailbox every day when you get off the fucking bus, and you don't bother to check for me then. Like, why are you asking now?
Why are you asking? Yeah.
And, you know, me, I'm just like, yeah, I've checked it already. And she would drop it at that point. And then that morning, the wife's leaving for work, and our mailbox is fucking open, and she sees a vape in there, and she this cannabis pen in there. So she calls me up, and she's like, "Have you started vaping?" And I'm like, "No, why?" She's like, "There's a fucking vape in our mailbox." I'm like, "Okay." So boxer shorts, throw on my fucking slides, fucking walk out to the mailbox in fucking broad ass daylight to look, and I find it. So when I go approach the kid about it, she's like, "I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is." Okay, well, now you have officially kicked your father into investigatory mode. Here comes cop dad.
Here comes mean fucking angry cops dad. Like fucking like.
And I didn't find anything on her phone because she deleted it all from there. So I was like, okay, well, you keep your phone today because I haven't found any hard proof yet.
But I will.
But I will.
But I will. But I will.
And then I log into her fucking computer, and she forgot to delete it all on her Mac too. And the lovely thing, when you use an iPhone and a Mac and an iPad, all of your shit syncs across all your devices. Text messages, emails, everything.
You know, there's reasons why I don't use Apple products, and we've talked about this on this fucking podcast.
Oh,
that's that's literally one of the reasons why I don't use Mac or fucking Apple anything. Because it
doesn't do that if you just use one product out of the whole fucking line.
No, but if you have multiple, it'll sync. It automatically does it.
That's what automatically does me. That's part of
that's part of your job. But that dude, like for a guy like this asshole, like fucking like guess who does not need that feature? Like,
so you know, and she's a fucking dumbass, didn't fucking think about it. So I found the fucking proof later that day.
How mad were you though? But how fucking actual mad were you? Like, I want to hear it. Fucking, how mad were you?
I feel like I handled it a lot calmer than I would have if it was a year ago, even.
Okay.
Internally, I'm fucking livid. Like, drill sergeant me is like trying to break through and like just fucking knife hand screaming in her fucking face. And then dad me, because of 14 years of piss poor parenting on the other end, is like, I gotta handle this tactfully. I can't just come at it all piss and vinegar.
That is correct. That is also correct. And also, what were you doing when you were fucking 12, 13, 14, 15 years old? Like, just as fucking guilty, weren't you?
I mean, I was doing stuff, but I wasn't fucking, you know, having it delivered to my fucking parents.
That was
stealing it from my dad.
That was a different.
He was having it delivered to the house. There's a fucking difference.
Sorry, I'm not trying to make light of the situation. I love you.
I mean, yeah. So
I love you. Hey, boys, I'm gonna have to let y'all go.
Yep.
You guys carry on. Go Chiefs.
That's fine, Jay. You have a good one. Enjoy work. Enjoy the game. I'm gonna have to go start making my way to the cathedral, and I will be there for anybody that cares. It's gonna be Chiefs Lions tonight on Sunday Night Football. That'll be on Peacock. That'll be a fun game to watch, probably. And next week we will have Monday Night Live. We will not be live on Sunday. Yeah. John, we will find an episode to recast or repeat. You know, we'll find one of the. I think I'm going to do a Halloween episode. I think we should, and I'll help you find that. So next week will be Monday Night Live. I love you guys, and I just heard my ride pull in. So, gentlemen, love you guys. Love you too, man. You have a good one, Jay. I'll see you guys soon. All right. Well, now it's just the big boys now. But we got a couple things. Did you finish Peacemaker?
That episode was fucking lackluster.
You think so?
I feel like they overpromised and underdelivered with the fucking trailer for it.
Yes.
And, you know, of course, it's a show. I will still say season 2 was just as good as season 1. The show's fucking great. The people that say, you know, season 1 was better and season 2 was just crap. Okay, well, season 1 set us up for the events of season 2.
Yeah.
And the new DCU. Like it's comparing apples to oranges pretty much. Like you've got that build up with any show, any TV show. First season's always the fucking build up. You're introducing the characters, you're getting everybody used to, you know, who they are, what they are, why they are, and then after that you can just actually go storylines.
Yeah, I thought it was I mean there was a lot of open plot holes that they left. But it does make you wonder. I mean, because it's not like we're going to get another DCU film in 2 months. You know what I mean? Like, we're not getting a show or anything. I mean, we're getting Lanterns soon, but that seems to be the next. Is that the next thing that's coming out?
So Lanterns is the next thing because it's Lanterns comes out before the Supergirl movie.
Yes. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the Supergirl movie.
But I think Lanterns won't release until I think like mid next year.
Yeah. Because it's going to be a while till we get anything, and that's why I'm kind of curious on why they ended it like that. But I mean, I felt like that this is leading, obviously, to Man of Tomorrow.
Yeah,
you know, because of with the big cameo in the show and stuff like that, which is it's just obvious. Piper, get out of the way.
Oh, and there's a cat.
Piper, eat your food. Okay, this is inappropriate now.
We're gonna have to take that out, John.
Yeah, this is like, what the hell? What are you doing?
But yeah, I mean, I feel like it is leading to the Man of Tomorrow movie, which awesome. You know, like I said, they need to build on Luthor.
We still have we still have 2 more years till that comes out too.
Yeah, because that's 27. Because we're gonna get Lanterns and Supergirl before we get that.
Yeah, there's got to be an in-between show or something that has to come out to kind of help with this, because it's a long time span between a bunch of this stuff before we hit main storyline shit.
Well, and from my understanding, season 2 of Peacemaker was the last season of it. Like they're not doing any more.
They haven't talked about doing a 3rd season. John Cena hasn't said anything about it.
No, Gunn's already said like they're not planning doing a 3rd season.
Oh, then it's leading into one of the movies then, or more of the shows, because I know like the comic book.
My thought is they're gonna lead into doing a Checkmate series.
I was actually thinking about that too, and I was saying there's a comic. What's the name of the planet again? I completely forgot, because there's a comic book about that planet. And there's a storyline where Peacemaker's like the president of that planet or something like that.
Fuck. Hold on.
Yeah,
this is what Google's for.
Yeah. That planet has a whole storyline in the DC line where all the villains go over there and Peacemaker's like the president of that planet or something like that.
Yeah, you're talking about Salvation.
And the comic's called Salvation Run.
Hold on here. Yeah, because I think it was. Just trying to take a look here.
Yes, Salvation Run. I thought Frank Grillo, I thought fucking Rick Flag was gonna try looking for his son. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, if you really look at it, I think they're either going to go with a checkmate series or we might get multiple series. And as the DCU expands, we might end up getting a series about Salvation and all of the prisoners they end up throwing over to that fucking planet, or
Yeah.
you know, alternate dimension or whatever we want to fucking call it. Because I mean, realistically, right now we have Peacemaker over there, and that's it.
Yep.
Um.
So yeah, it makes you wonder that by the next time we see something in the DCU line, how many more villains are going to have been sent over there in
Yeah.
between the time? So that's going to be fun.
I just, you know, I will say with the cameo from not the finale, but what was it, 2 episodes ago now?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I feel like, you know, that's kind of what we need because I know that character wasn't your favorite from Superman.
Yeah, but he
Like,
he showed up in Peacemaker.
but I feel like if they continue to do that, even like in Lanterns, if they have him have
Yeah.
a small cameo,
You think we're gonna see him in Lanterns too? Maybe.
there's a possibility, especially since we already know that the Prime Earth, which is the one where Grillo and Luther are, is the same Earth that the Justice Gang's on. So it's the same one with Kyle Rayner or with Guy Gardner, and we're
Yeah,
gonna have fucking Hal Jordan and
and
John
John
Stewart
Stewart.
show up in Lantern. So if they continue down that path, you know, there's a multitude of opportunities to bring those characters back for small bits here and there.
Yeah,
Now, obviously, with the Peacemaker one, it was a little bit easier because they were filming season 2 of Peacemaker at the same time that they were filming Superman.
that's right. So
So that's why
they were able to get
like
it done.
Fillion, and that's why they were able to have Gardner and Hawk Girl in the first episode.
Yeah, and also too, I mean, there's pictures of David Corn Sweat on the Peacemaker set too.
Yeah.
So I wonder what that was about. Unless they
It was
filmed something for Man of
I think
Tomorrow
what it
or
was
something.
because they were filming at the same time. They were just on the same sound stage for
Get,
both,
getting extra
and
scenes and stuff like that.
they were grabbing stuff for each in case they decided to use something.
It could be. It could be.
Or, you know, it was again because they were filming both simultaneously. There's pictures of him on set because it was the same sound stage and they were in between shots for Superman and they were shooting some scenes for fucking Peacemaker, and he was just there already because he had scenes to shoot for Superman,
Yep, that
but
makes
he was
sense.
waiting.
That makes sense. They also announced Batman Nightfall, a 4-part animated movie. Did you see that?
I did not.
Yeah, that's coming out soon. They're working on it. I love the Nightfall story. That's gonna be a fun one to kind of play around with as well, man. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, that
One
is.
needs to run to the restroom real quick.
Yep, do your thing, man. Do your thing. And then I'll show off something real quick. Let's see. Show some of this stuff right here. I like these shorts here.
Nothing beats a get-to holiday. And right now, nothing beats a get-to holiday. And right now,
Oh shit! Squilini.
The fuck?
Oh shit! Look at this.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now,
Oh god, that fucking sums up military housing, though.
Yeah, has that ever happened to you in the military housing too?
Oh god,
That's fucking funny.
Mm.
Oh man, and look at this one. I got the music because of the music.
goodbye. Goodbye.
Oh no.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And
Oh
right
my
now,
God.
You can save £50 per Nothing
Oh,
beats a Jet2 holiday.
what was he doing?
And
He
right
was
now,
fixing
you
something
can
on the
save
flag
£50
because they
per
didn't have it
Nothing
100%. Like,
beats a
I don't think he
Jet2
did anything
Like maliciously.
maliciously, but you know, that was kind of a little excessive use of force.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's actually kind of funny that they're doing that. That's great.
I wonder if he knows that's up there.
When you get to hell, tell them Viper sent you. Dodge this.
I guess that's the way to do it, right, Squillini?
Did that motherfucker really walk in a room and fucking pirouette?
Yep, that's exactly what he did, and he cleared the room. That's what he said he did to clear the room.
Huh. I mean, it's only stupid if it doesn't work.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. And I got one news story before we close it down into the final thought. I think we talked about this last year. A retired Army officer who worked as a civilian for the Air Force is heading to prison after he conspired to share classified information on a foreign online dating platform. According to the Associated Press, David Slater has been sentenced to nearly 6 years in prison in the U.S. District Court in Lincoln, Nebraska on Wednesday. And he was arrested in March 2024 and pled guilty in July. And according to court documents, after retiring as a lieutenant colonel from the U.S. Army, worked in a classified space at U.S. Strategic Command at Ofa Air Force Base in Nebraska, and held a top secret security clearance between August 21 and April 2022. He attended briefings about the Russia-Ukraine war and admitted in July that he conspired to transmit classified information that he learned from the briefings via a foreign dating site's messaging platform. He admitted he planned to send the information to an unnamed co-conspirator who claimed to be a woman living in Ukraine, and the information, classified as secret, pertained to military targets and Russian military capabilities, according to the plea agreement. And according to the AP, the co-conspirator called Slater "my secret informant, love" in one message, and she closed another by saying, "You are my secret agent with love." And another, she wrote, "Dave, I hope tomorrow Nader will prepare a very pleasant surprise for Putin. Will you tell me?" Slater was also fined $25,000, not daughters, in order to undergo a year of supervision upon his release from prison. In exchange for his guilty plea, 2 other counts were dropped.
I was about to say, if he got sentenced $25,000, is this guy a fucking jackrabbit?
Oh my God.
Fucking Jesus Christ, people. Come on.
If you had 25,000 daughters, you would have a a very high bill for you. Lots of girl stuff, lots of daughter stuff.
So I do want to ask, because I'm not sure if you follow anything with like them changing up like the shaving profiles and stuff like that.
So I heard about that. Yeah, we'll end it with this. So I heard about this, and I see a lot of people complaining about it.
I want to know. I want to know your thoughts on it, because I mean, the way I look at it is, so like, if there's a medical reason, okay, fine. However,
agreed. Because
thing.
we've seen people when they shave their face, how fucked up their face gets, like physically.
Well, yeah. Now,
and we're not talking about redness or rash. We're talking about bumps.
Here's the one that just kind of like, here's where, let me open image in new tab. So, fucking Christ, why is it so damn small? It's a little blurry, but the one thing that gets me, so like, I understand, like, if you have an issue and not being able to shave, obviously, all personal beliefs set aside, I feel like religious preferences shouldn't be an option for it. Like, it has to be an actual medical condition. And that's just because of uniformity and all that jazz. So there is, and then there's the other side of it is, if you're going to have the shaving profile where you are allowed to have facial hair, it has to look professional. That means if your shit's patchy, if
it really is, Squilidi.
You know, if you have a really patchy beard, if it doesn't grow in fully properly, stuff like that, you shouldn't be able to have it, because it doesn't look professional.
I mean, at this point, why? We'll get to you in a second from the dungeon. But my thing of the whole thing is, why don't we just have? Why don't they just give us the beards? Well, not us specifically, you know what I mean, but you know what I mean.
That's the other side of it. It's like, if we look at most of our NATO allied countries,
I remember Sergeant McAllister, right?
That beard does not look fucking professional.
No, it doesn't. For that, I would trim that down a lot.
And this is the example of where a shaving profile shouldn't be issued.
Yeah, and he's a badass, by the way. This NCO is a fucking badass.
Like, nothing against Sergeant McAllister. It's just, since the rest of it doesn't grow in properly, it should be trimmed shorter here.
Yes, I agree.
And
because you have to wear your gear, right? And when you're wearing your gear, you have the strap, and I feel like that's going to be obstructive to the strap.
It really isn't. And that's the other myth. Like, you know, when you're going through the fucking gas chamber and they say, you know, if you're not clean shaven, it doesn't get a proper seal. That's been disproven fucking God knows how many times.
Yeah.
Obviously, because all of our foreign allies in other countries, like the British fucking, you know, they now allow their soldiers to have beards as long as it's neat.
Yeah.
And pretty much like the way my beard is.
The perfect example is the Italians.
Yeah.
The Italian military, their beard policy is perfect. You know, and if you keep it at the length that is, it works out. So it isn't it mostly about back in the day getting license stuff that they made you shave your head and cut your beard. I actually don't know the history. If Jay was here, which you just missed Jay from the dungeon, he had to go to work. If it wasn't broke, why are they trying to fix it? If I say you should have shaved head and no facial hair in the military, I mean, it should be one or the other, right?
So, and that's the thing. So what's happening is
this right here, this question.
Yeah. Well, and so, and that's more my thing. It's like, So what we're having an issue happen now is because of political correctness and shit like that. The shaving profiles and waivers have gotten ridiculous.
Yeah.
And now it's all being reversed from the top down. And people that have those profiles, they now have to go I think it's like once a month, once every 6 weeks, something like that.
Yeah.
For a follow-up.
Which is crazy. I actually have a cousin who's kind of having an issue with this because he gets bumps when he shaves.
Yeah.
It's more common than people think.
But see, my other side of it is the person changing the fucking rules, our Secretary of Defense or Secretary of War, or whatever the fuck they're calling him this week.
Oh, fucking Hegseth. Fucking idiot.
When he was on Fox as a fucking analyst over on Fox, he had a fucking beard.
Yes, he did. And I also
he had to shave it or he was going to lose his job.
Yeah, and I also want to add in too, Hegseth, he's a fucking idiot. He's made a lot of mistakes, especially in OPSEC, but there are some things that I do agree with him about what the standard of a soldier should be.
The whole thing is the beard doesn't necessarily hurt anybody per se.
Agreed.
As long as it's upkept and professional looking.
Yeah.
So obviously not having like a full on fucking Viking beard going down the fucking belly. Like what my beard is right now is upkept and professional looking.
I mean, that's the Call of Duty beard right there.
And this is the same way that all of the foreign forces do their beards. They keep it trimmed up, nice looking, and it works.
That's actually, they should have a free beard shaving for military soldiers who gets razor bumps. You know what? That's actually not a bad idea.
Well, and that's the thing, like the razor bumps, it's because of the razors nowadays. I mean, honestly, with all these, 5, 6, 7 blade razors, that's when that started fucking happening.
Yeah, I mean, the trimmers are great, and some trimmers get you down to regulation.
Well, because back when it was straight razors, like what I'm sure your grandfather used, what my father and grandfather used, the one blades, there wasn't as much resistance, and it was smoother fucking shave.
It just takes it. What if your beard gets caught in barbed wire? That's another thing.
It's very fucking unlikely to happen.
Yeah, I mean, if there's barbed wire, they're probably going to cut right through the fence anyway. But
yeah, like
I do see it. I do see it though.
Because it's one of those things. It's like I get it, like trying to go back to uniformity because obviously uniformity is important for the fucking military.
Yeah, agreed.
And it's because you've got some companies out there in platoons and shit where everybody's completely clean shaven. And then you might have another platoon where you've got 2 people with fucking facial hair and everybody else is clean shaven.
Yeah.
It's a uniformity issue, honestly, but I mean, unfortunately, 5 o'clock shadows are kind of unpreventable.
Yeah.
For the most part.
And
I mean, shit, even when I was going through basic, by the time we get back to the barracks after fucking a day of training, I had a fucking 5 o'clock shadow. And you're out in the field all fucking day. You're not carrying a fucking razor in your pocket.
Correct. And some commands will tell you to carry one with you. That's the funny part. They will tell you. I mean,
obviously, when we'd go on, like when I got into big
like an ATX.
I mean, like during the FTX during your field training exercise at basic and AIT and all that shit, you'll bring a razor with you because you're out in the field for several days. And then you're using the same canteen cup that you drink your coffee out of to shave from. It's kind of gross, but it is what it is. So, I mean, it's just, I feel like we blacklist a lot of people from the military for dumber reasons than fucking razor bumps. Like, if we're gonna go uniformity, go all the way and just make that a non-waverable fucking thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I completely agree, man. And then, I mean, we'll see what happens. And it doesn't seem to be any pushback with the back. They should make a unit called the Razor Bumps Crew with beards. I wouldn't be surprised if they have one already. I would not be surprised. But yeah, guys, I mean, I thought there would be some breaking news today, but there is no breaking news. There's no trailers or nothing like that.
Yeah.
So I just want to say thank you guys for coming out to another episode. If you are at New York Comic Con, let us know what you got, if you guys are having a good time over there. I also want to add in, again, next week is a Monday night live, so DD214 will be on a Monday night, and then the week after that will be a Halloween episode, which will be the 26th. So
Yep.
that's gonna be a fun one. And now, the final thought, guys. I just want to, I'm going to keep it short and sweet and right to the point, because it is very important that we talk about this all the time. The holidays are coming, and I bring this up every time the holidays are about to be here. It is at that point where we start thinking about our loved ones that are not going to be sitting with us this year, for Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whichever holidays that you celebrate respectively. And there's gonna be a lot of conversations, and there's gonna be some broken hearts at the tables this year. And this is the time to start getting ready to prepare to remember them and to celebrate them for what you remember them for, guys. And this is just what it's come down to. Being there for each other,
Mhm.
having that small conversation, asking somebody, "Are you okay?" Because it's really just that simple.
Yeah.
Even, I annoy my wife all the time with it. "Are you okay, baby? You okay? Are you okay?" And I'm sure that you do it too. And it's just like a concern of making sure that the people that are around us are happy, are okay, are, that they don't have that cloud over them, you know?
Yeah.
Be the wind that sweeps the cloud away, you know? Be be that wind. So all in all, with all saying that, guys, make sure you call the National Suicide Hotline. Okay. And also, yeah, this is actually because that's what you did your run for, right?
It wasn't a run, it was just a walk for suicide awareness and prevention.
Yep.
And that's the wife, teenager, and the whole crew from our bar that or pub and grub that we typically hang out at.
Yep.
We all went and walked because, within the last couple months we lost one of our regulars. So we were all out there for that specific
Yeah.
cause.
And it's things like this. It's legitimately things like this, guys, that make the world go round, guys. So make sure you check out and call the National Suicide Hotline. You could do 988, or you could do 1-800-273-8255, 1-800-273-TALK. There is someone there waiting to hear your story today, guys. They truly are, guys. I promise you that. Call them today if you are feeling alone, heartbroken, down. If you just need to get something off your chest, that's what they're there for. Yeah, we did talk about Peacemaker. We loved it, and we're gonna be talking about it again for Morning Rips tomorrow morning, because I think Gio finally watched it. Damn, I missed the whole show. Yeah, I mean, we did an early show. We'll be back regular time. Actually, no, we'll be back next week in the evening on the Monday.
Yep.
So, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. We will see you guys later.
Later.